Ta-da guys! Today is a great day because I got this WYZE Sense Sensor Kit, which allow you to your WYZE camera to work like a hub of a sort, sensor hub. So let's take a look what it is. This is recently released, probably a few months as long ago released WYZE Sense Kit, which have, as you see right away on top of it, few sensors and something else, and the little hub over here. So the only thing is you cannot ship this to Canada or buy it in Canada, so I have to like ask people around, and my friend Martin, thanks for him to providing me this to play with, able to actually got it from United States. He bought several kits, and one I got to play with and share with you. So let's do a quick unboxing and see what's inside and see how this thing operates. I also have my WYZE Cam handy and we can see how those things work together. So unboxing, it's a nice and cute little module over here, a little box. I kind of like simple packaging as well. I like it as well as the original WYZE Cam packaging. It was nice, small and tidy, pretty minimalistic design and things like that. So what it is, there are a few sensors here. So first of all, this is motion sensor. It's obviously used pure sensor kind of mechanism to detect motion. Two contact sensor means they are able to detect open and closed situation, because they are consist of two pieces. One piece moves and there is a read magnetic sensor in there, which is they disconnect, detach from each other, or move away from each other, and it triggers some sort of alarm or trigger some sort of trigger inside your application. And another one, I have two of these. Another one is the hub, which actually connects all the sensors to the WYZE Cam, and WYZE Cam talks to the cloud. So here what we have. So in this nice and small neat package, we have all 4 units over here. This is your WYZE Sense Starter Kit. So there is your WYZE Sense Starter Kit. It has model, FCC ID, what's in the box, WYZE motion sensor, battery pre-installed, WYZE contact sensors, battery pre-installed, and WYZE sensor bridge quick start guide. There are 2 contact sensors and 1 WYZE motion sensor and a bridge. Alright, so let's open it up quickly. It's getting dirty now. Open it up. And we have a little thingy over here, metal thingy. So here's the bridge. Right on top of the things we have a bridge. So bridge looks like it's just a module which I plug in right on the back of the WYZE Sense camera. Sorry, WYZE Cam. Then we have contact sensor. So here's the contact sensor. We have 2 of these. I already tried to play with one. Oops. So obviously they're gonna stick to each other, but they're not gonna stick to, barely stick to like this, to the second half of it, let's say. Oops, you see that? What's happening? Because obviously these are 2 magnets, and okay, gonna put. Okay, that's gonna be fun here. It's pretty strong magnets here. So, and the WYZE motion sensor. So look at the all units, they are nicely packaged. So here's the motion sensor, nicely packaged and all covered in plastic. Here is the WYZE contact sensor, and one I have already opened. So they are mounting on a wall or on a door or on a window by using this peeling tape, and obviously that's one-time use thing. So if you peel it off, you would have to either replace it with something or come up with some other ways of mounting it. But looks like there is no screws. It'd be actually nice if imagine over here would be like screw hole, which actually can put the screw, and over on this side is a screw hole. So, but no, this is not happening. So well, whatever, this is their choice. So that's pretty much it. So we have 4 units. We have quick start guide. Oh, we have pin. So as I understand, this pin thing is to, because each of those units has little holes over here. Like this one has a hole, this one has the hole, like there is something here as well. I don't know what is this for, maybe some indication. as a whole. So I assume this is the reset thing. So enter, so, and the progress gonna be like this. Oh yeah, this is status light. So each of them have status light, each of those units, and the and the pin which you would use to set it all up. So obviously, you can just notice the context over here. It mentions that your cam has to have most updated firmware. Let's do a quick shortcut or jump cut, and I will make sure my camera has updated firmware. Okay guys, I decided to update the latest and greatest firmware of my for my WYZE cam, and also I'm using my power bank just to power the phone and the camera. So camera is successfully updated to whatever 4.0 blah 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 firmware, and obviously, as you can see over here, it's obviously, we see my hand now. Anyways, so camera's sort of working. Alright, so now we have to take this little guy and plug it into the camera. Alright, just like that. Easy peasy. Now it's blinking. So as you see over here, there is indicator light. It's I hope you really see. It's blinking right now, yellow and blue, which essentially means this thing trying to connect. So what you have to do, you have to wait a few minutes before this thing turns solid blue, and it did. So this thing turned solid blue. Now we have to try to add our sensors. So as far as the sensors goes, we have to put here. No, it's not. I thought you can do it over here. Add a product. So you have to go out from your camera stream and click 3 dots on top of WYZE application. So, and do add product. So, and then over here, there are going to be a few different things. Apparently there is even WYZE bulb. I didn't know that. So WYZE cam, WYZE cam pan, contact sensor, motion sensor, and WYZE bulb. So let's say we would like to, we have this one already unpackaged, so we'd like to add WYZE contact sensor. Yes. So now it tries to asking me to insert then click pin into the hole. Okay, let's get the pin out from the container over here. Then technically it can be any other pin, including the pin you usually use for your iPhone. Okay, it says press and hold. Okay, just pressing and holding until red lights flashes. Okay, this phone 3 times. It did. Oh my god, I hope it's all reversible. 1. I'm gonna call it 1. There's setup. Okay, so this is how it looks like. So apparently we have a sensor named 1 connected to camera called Elisa, which I usually spy after my cat. That's why it's called Elisa. And let's try to do click. Now it's open. Takes a bit of time to, yeah, take about 2 seconds to actually kick in. Open. Close. A second or 2 seconds. Alright, this is not bad. This is very nice and easy actually. This is very easy. I like it a lot. So we're not gonna touch this one. So motion sensor, I bet gonna very similar setup, but another problem is right now that if I gonna connect this sensor, I won't be able to properly use it because I gonna be here. So in order to trigger it off, I would have to like walk away and like walk away from the room and come back only in some time. But let's give it a try as well. Let's try to, oops, let's try to open it. How would I unpackage this little guy here? That's easy, just like this. Okay, knife is very helpful. So now we can repeat the process. Go to the home, go home, we are already at home actually. Hit this, add product, motion sensor, and yes, Alisa. Now we have to hit this reset button. I'm gonna do it from the side. Now it blinked 3 times. Wait. I have a phone which likes to shut down. It takes quite a bit of time connected. This guy we're gonna call M1, motion 1. Finish setup. So, looks like there is a motion, whatever it means. I probably have to sit still for a while before this thing actually triggers again, but it may not. Okay, let's turn it away from. So, what we can do, what can we do about this, guys? So we click here. It also, so if you see on the phone here, it actually records that it was open at 6:41 and twice at 6:41. So go on this sensor, it motion detected at 6:42. So this is pretty neat. So if I open this sensor again, it says open, it vibrates, by the way. And I guess now it should say that would trigger it at 6:44, which is neat, but it's good to have, so it keeps statistics. So this thing is still didn't trigger, so this is a very good question, how much time it takes for per sensor to actually reset the motion thing. But what was that? Aha, it's clear. Okay, so it took probably about a minute in order to reset the motion. So now it's clear, which meaning there is no motion. Let's try to do some motion. I was pretty quick actually. There was less than a second to react on motion, and now we have record that motion detected at 6:44. Perfect. This is really nice thing. Now I'm curious. What can you do? Can you like hook up this with Google Home or Alexa in order to do some home automation? This is probably going to be covered in my next video, but so far this is perfect, and I really like this WYZE Sense Starter Kit because it's allowed me out of the box very quickly set up some sort of little security perimeter, which would have several one motion sensor and several contact sensors, and also one camera. Well, kudos to WYZE for inexpensive sensor kit and the very easy way of setting it all up. I would totally recommend it, and I would like to get one myself, because this is I will have to return, does not belong to me, and still cannot be purchased in Canada, and maybe someone can actually start selling it in Canada for a reasonable price. Anyways, guys, I hope you like this sort of setup video. Next time I will come up with video where I try to do some home automation. I don't know if it's even possible, and I have another video which I would like to actually tear down all those sensors and see what's inside.